did not stop believing in himself all at once. It happened quietly. One rejection email, one failed plan, one morning where getting out of bed felt heavier than usual. Then another. Then another. At first, he told himself, it is just a bad week. But the mind has a strange habit. If pain stays long enough, it starts pretending to be truth. Soon, one bad week became, maybe this is my life now. One rejection became, maybe I am not good enough. One mistake became, maybe I always ruin things. And that was the moment Arin started losing more than confidence. He started losing the part of himself that still expected the future to be kind. People told him, think positive. He hated that sentence because it sounded like they were asking him to lie, to smile at a closed door, to call the dark room bright, to pretend the disappointment did not hurt. So he stopped trying. He woke up, went through the day, answered messages, nodded at people, and carried the same invisible sentence everywhere. What is the point? That sentence became heavy because he repeated it so often. Not out loud, inside, while brushing his teeth, while opening his laptop, while watching other people move forward, while lying awake at night, staring at a ceiling that never answered back. Then one evening, after another day that had taken more than it gave, Arin sat at his desk and found an old notebook. On the first page, there was a messy plan he had written months ago. The handwriting looked almost embarrassing now. Too hopeful, too certain, too alive. He almost closed it. But one line stopped him. It said, if this gets hard, do not become cruel to yourself. For a long time, he just stared at that sentence, because he realized something painful. Life had been hard, but somewhere along the way, he had started helping the hardness hurt him. Every failure came with his own voice making it worse. Every delay came with his own mind calling him behind. Every difficult day became evidence in a case he was building against himself. That is when he understood the real power of positive thinking. It was not pretending everything was fine. It was not forcing happiness. It was not saying, this does not hurt. It was learning to say, this hurts, but it does not get to define me. That one thought did not fix his life. The bills were still there. The rejection was still real. The uncertainty did not magically disappear. But something inside him moved by 1 inch. And sometimes, 1 inch is where healing begins. The next morning, Arin did not wake up transformed. He still felt tired. He still doubted himself. He still had that old voice in his head, whispering, what if nothing changes? But this time, another voice answered, then I will change one thing today.
Not everything. One thing. He opened the curtains. He drank water before checking his phone. He wrote one paragraph. He sent one application. He cleaned one corner of the room. Tiny things, almost laughably small, but each one told his brain, I am still participating in my own life. That is what positive thinking is, when it is real. It is not a fake smile. It is a hand on your own shoulder. It is the sentence that says, I know you are tired, but we are not done. It is looking at a painful chapter and refusing to call it the whole book. Slowly, Arin stopped asking, "What is the point?" He started asking a better question. What is one thing I can do with what is still in my hands? That question did not remove the storm, but it gave him a direction inside it. And direction matters, because a mind with no direction turns pain into a prison, but a mind with even one honest hope can start looking for a door. So if you are in a season where everything feels heavier than it should, do not force yourself to believe your whole life will change overnight. Just begin smaller. Choose one thought that does not betray you. This is hard, but I can take one step. I am tired, but I am still here. I failed, but I am not finished. I do not see the way yet, but I can keep walking until I do. Positive thinking is not magic. It is training your mind to stop becoming the second wound. And sometimes, the thought that saves you is not loud. It is not dramatic. It is not even perfectly confident. Sometimes, it is just this: I am not finished yet. And if you can believe that for one more day, then one more day is enough place to begin.